Why be say we no get maintenance culture? Why be say most of our infrastructure not they work to optimum capacity? Things they spoil unexpectedly, and things they happen for the country regarding that. So yes, we want to discuss this one this morning. Now we get Achike Achude, with the public affairs analyst, still here with us. You will follow us break down this matter. And my people still there inside studio, we will still look at as a B. Okay, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Yes, so this matter, as he come out, people they wonder, say, okay, waiting they happen. Waiting they go on with our infrastructure for the country. We know say railway transportation are one major means of transportation, because you go feel they carry things from state to state without problem. But we see the video will come up. I believe say you don't see them also. 24 hours for nowhere. How you take see this matter?
Make I just talk say, you know, where we there for Nigeria, when we they look at we they consider waiting they happen for railway and for some other areas, even the BRT thing where they happen for Lagos. People go talk saying a development. In a way, a development, but the way me I go see a development backwards. In the sense we say, and I get my reason. You see the BRT, for instance, where we get for Lagos. When we be in day school, for secondary school, we get something like BRT. So even where they're more sophisticated than BRT. You know, then they call them Lagos City Transport Corporation, LSTC. So, and you go see all these things where they see where they scroll for motor,
for the back,
for the front, for the back. Once you see 27, you know saying allowance. You see maybe 05, you know saying first stack. You see 33, you know say the one then for Jibowu side, all those places maybe 01. You go know once they know they change them. Once you see, I know you need to ask people where
you go know where the bus they go.
So when they can't start, and after some time the thing disappear. When they can't start BRT again, people go, wow, the government they try you. You understand? Government they try you, but now something where we don't see many years back. It's like this train. When we they grow up, we see train where they move all over the country. They go carry tankers. All these tankers where they spoil our road. Now train they carry.
Train
they
move.
You understand? You know, and then from the 1950s, we get air-conditioned train. All of a sudden, when they see train in the air condition, we say, wow, government they try. But now something where we don't experience before. You know, so then. So when you come begin to find, but maybe I'm not talk say you don't go to start BRT, you don't go to start train. You understand? Only say we don't lose what we get in the past and we bring them back. Because if you see the kind train itself, the kind of infrastructure where we get, not be infrastructure for 21st century, now infrastructure for 20th century.
Wow.
All those trains where they see. Because right now we get some trains where they move faster than plane. Within 1 hour,
fast, yes.
You have maybe 675 kilometers per hour. Within an hour, they don't move like from here to Kaduna or whatever. So we get all those things. Now with this train, for instance, we break because they talk about infrastructure. Now train will they take startup because as the train break down, you know when the first time where they want try the federal government one show journalists say how far they don't go for this this train where did they develop. They carry some, and a journalist friend of mine, they tell me, I'm not going to mention the station, but in just, all of them, they put journalists them inside train, come move them all the way to Lagos, they come towards Lagos. He reach Papalanto, the train break down. All the journalists, them, they inside. So now my friend come, they tell me, because the government come, they put pressure on them, make they know that story. You understand? You know? So, and you say what you can happen, be say, as the train break down, people begin come out to wait. Then they can't wait for a Chinese person to come fix the train for the engine. So he say when the Chinese person reach, say one small boy, maybe about 19, 20, 21 years, you know, pass, very small boy. He say when he reached there, he drive all the Nigerian people where they inside, the engineers, the people where they drive the train, drive them come out. You can't enter the place. Within 5 minutes, make a small thing, do that train. You understand? Within 5 minutes, you don't do them. The train can't start. Now, waiting that one tell you. Because when they do, you know, it just give you an idea of the kind of country where we're there. Because when the country, they spend all this kind of money for these trains. You understand? And they bring people, we go put them, we go put these things in place. You understand? Then go get, Nigerians go to train under
these people, so they get the
to learn, so that the day those people go come out, Nigerians go take over.
Yes.
So, but you can't see the thinking, you know, among these people, say the Nigerians themselves, where they spend money because now then they pay for it. The money where they give us not be free. So now money. You understand? That technology, they're supposed to transfer that technology. Now they come drive those people, make them not see waiting they go on. So if you look at the rest of the country, now the same kind of thing in different ways. Now they happen. The train don't break down between how many times? Between Kaduna to Abuja. It don't break down for other places. So no be new thing. But what if the surprise people will say, this one's a new train? Do you understand?
Yes.
So at the level of infrastructure self, you know, if you talk, say, well, this one a maintenance culture, lack of maintenance culture, because they new. When you get these things, this kind, properties into the country, for instance, they go last for years before they begin give wahala.
True.
So you go come begin ask yourself, waiting be the condition of these ones where they
carry
where they break down on the road from time to time.
So
generally, we know say we no get maintenance culture. See, and one of the biggest example now, our refineries. And people they thought refineries. Some people go tell say refineries don't old. Refineries don't old, but refineries they get refineries where don't they 75 years. They are still producing.
And they see they work. Yes.
And they see they work all over the world. So no be new thing. Do you understand? So how come refinery go stay 30, 25 years for Nigeria? They no go work. And some of them don't even stay 25 years because you don't tell where this refineries break down. Somebody don't tell me one thing about this kind of thing. They say you call them organized chaos.
So now intentional.
You understand? Now organized, because you see, if refineries work, they no go import fuel. If they no import refined fuel, some people no go make money. So break down the system so that you go profit. From these things. Now waiting they happen for this.
Okay, so we're talking about breaking down, what you just talk now, break down the system, make it profit some people. Even recently, about 2 weeks ago, we hear about the fire incident for one railway they bound to Warri Terminal. A fire incident happened. And then the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, come out and talk, say that's a coach supposed gets fire extinguisher. So say, now Nigerians don't let the fire extinguisher work. Say, I mean, they can't carry leave and all that. They try quench the fire. But for the reports where say come out, where the people where they work for NRC talk, then talk say, unfortunately, that coach no get fire extinguisher. So if you say little things like extinguisher, where even cars supposed to be an issue for a coach where they carry people and where government is supposed to make money for, talking about the life of sustainability and of course, working for maintenance.
Okay, so as that thing can happen, now who they can punish? Do you understand? Now who resign? Because it gets some years back for Senegal. You get one boat incident where people die, plenty of people die for Senegal. The Minister of Transportation resigned for Senegal. Somebody go bear responsibility.
Yes.
You understand? Something go happen for this country. The people will die for all the stadium for this country when they look for a job of maybe for 5,000 people, millions of people all over the country pack themselves like sardines inside stadium. Many of them come down during stampede. Human beings die looking for job. How many people? How many people
responsible for them?
Were they responsible for and were they punish? Everybody does say, I'm a minister. Eventually, I think they give the minister another promotion or so. The Nigeria continue as before. So now who they in charge? Because somebody they in charge of everything. So if nobody resign, they don't find anybody where they're responsible, make the GM of Nigeria Railway Corporation or the MD or whoever they call them, make it resign.
Oga Achike.
So these are the things. So the thing they vex person because a country where God don't bless like He bless Nigeria. How many countries for this?
So you feel say if people begin take responsibility and the penalties things go begin work better.
But obviously now we don't say such way with the talk. Is it the other time we don't come here we don't discuss pension? Our mama and papa them they die for queue. They never punish anybody. Say
who they responsible? Why did the money not come out on time?
You understand? Now because and the reason why they don't they punish anybody be say the people where they take decision for this country get hand for all of this rubbish where they happen.
But yes. At times they will say when we talk about maintenance culture, government will be the soft target where everybody go point out to. Yes. But sometimes we don't hear report of say even the track, some Nigerians that they go cut the track. So you can ask yourself whether, and we still know of street lights where we say Nigerians will go there, they go lose some of those batteries where they there. So now this maintenance culture, you go say now now a systemic problem of the kind of mindset where we get as Nigerians, or true, now the government.
You make sense. You make sense, serious sense, and the good say you bring them, because I agree. Say it the day easy all the time. Na government, na minister,
Yes.
na president, na governor. You understand? Na House of Representative members and so on. No be lie. But the reality be say, Nigeria no work. Now because of us. Both the leaders and those ones where they lead. We know. So na dual responsibility.
Yes.
You understand? So because our own job now to hold the leaders accountable when they misbehave. You understand? But again, you go so realize something, say, you know, say in those days they talk, say, get something where they quote all the time, where they say John F. Kennedy talk, say, ask not what your country will do for you, but what you do for your country. Do you understand? But yes, that one gets sense. It makes sense. But the moment where he make that statement, there was a reason, because America, they don't build America to a level where America they satisfy its citizens.
Okay.
So at that moment, you know, go see what the government they do for us. Now what we go do for government, because government don't do
their own. Yes.
So you understand? So and the reality they say, you know, they say whether na Taribo West, they say na Taribo West talk and say if you they pay monkeys wages, the salary for monkeys. No, if you they pay small salary, now monkeys go they work for you. You understand? So waiting, they happen be say, or waiting supposed to happen be say, we suppose, you see, when you don't create a jungle situation, will be like jungle. You create a jungle. And they give one example, because it's easy to blame the people. Yes, to a large extent, they're responsible too. This is where they talk is painful.
Yes.
You understand? Government go build bridge, then go put all these railings.
They go
they take and they do spoon.
Yes.
That's how to transform ourselves.
You understand? It vex. But it gets something where you can no go fit separate the behavior of the people from the economy. You understand? From the country where you don't build.
So now the economy, they push this character.
Like all these bad people, where would they see for Nigeria? And they make we also, they go back to look. These killings, these ritual killings, children, 17 years, 16 years, they all the bad, terrible things where would they hear. 25 years ago, they hear them.
Because there was a working
system.
system.
Nigerians. So,
because of time, moving forward, just on few seconds, what do you think say be the solution if government say make a preferred solution to end this kind of measures?
We need to begin, all the same question come back to the issue of Nigeria. We never build nation where people go they proud of.
So now to build
you understand? We need to build a country
nation
where belong to all of us, where all of us go say Nigeria na our own. And once you reach that level, anybody will come begin do anything where no they in tandem with waiting there for with the public good, people go stop them. Say why you they do this? You understand? But the thing is say where you they do you just like quickly as time no day. Just like they say one area boy they lose somebody tire, one day. So somebody come they tap him. Come they tap him, and the owner of the motor they tap him. You know the owner of the motor. So when you come say go look for your own, go take your own tire from another place. You understand? So as things they spoil like this, people go they look for opportunity. Say, look, I need to benefit also from the situation. So when you build that country where they work for everybody, people go look for a way to protect the system, because the system they benefit from.
So there's a reason why
people they benefit from the system.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oga Akachike, for your sound word when you say you just give us. And now for here we go for a break on top this one. Then one move enter inside the business side. Make Frank Fagbo go tell us one or two way concern the world of business. Thank you, Oga, for coming.